The HPT live webinar. We're going to be breaking down our edge, our strategy. We're going to be breaking down the second week of April, right? And, we got Todd from Louisiana on the mic. And what we're going to be going through today, yet again, is just another week of our process, of our edge. And the primary focus of these webinars every single time is to build our execution skills, right? We already have the edge. We have the strategy. We know what to look for. Now it's just a matter of mastering execution. And these markets have been intense. They've been wild. Crazy volatility, but nothing changes, right? Me and Todd were just talking. Nothing changes. It's rinse, repeat, day in and day out until the end of time, right? That's literally what we're here to do. And this was a really good week. Todd, how are you doing, brother? Talk to me.
I'm doing good, man.
Look at Monday.
Trade the futures markets and the aftermarket, the aftermarket's even been crazy. It's like the ES is moving like the NQ does.
Todd,
it's wild.
Know what's crazy, bro? I know we've talked about this before, but I'm doing a new study, and for anybody watching this, be ready for it. I'm going to be dropping at the end of April a high-level summary, but I'm going to be putting more focus on the 21 EMA. The 21 EMA has done so much for me these past 2 weeks, bro. And I've noticed something significant, and we're going to talk about it today in this lesson. But let's break into Monday, the first trade of the week. Todd, look at this, bro. This was insanely beautiful, right? So let me pull up my set here real quick. HPT, we were one and done on Monday. It was the best trade I had all week, believe it or not. But if you look at it, it's very easy to tell why, right? Look at this off open print, right? So quick little recap of our strategy. Identify the open, because the goal is to identify who's controlling the open. 2, identify the moving average cross. And then identify the RBI, GBI entry criteria. This trade, bro, I was literally driving when I took this trade. This is what I love about the strategy. It gets rid of all thinking. The moment you start thinking, you start losing. Quote from Mark Douglas, right? So yet again, I need a repeatable approach that when I see it, I just pull a trigger. And that's exactly what this looked like. And it's crazy because if I was to think about this, like, what's there to think about? We got open print. We got buyers giving us that moving average. We get a red bar. Once I see this, I go, okay, pull up my option contracts, calls, right? I'm ready to get in. Why else am I focused on this, right? Well, the 1 hour 9 is right next to it. And you know what else is right next to it? The 21 EMA. Look at how close the 20 is, right? So we've talked about this before, Todd. We want to get in when we're close to the 20. We want to get out when we're away from the 21. And that's exactly what this is what my new study is going to be. I want to see what the win ratio is of the HPT cross when we're close to the 20, in proximity. We're near it, right? Because when we're near it, that's why the moving average cross is so effective, because you're next to the 20, right? And when you get that red bar ignored right there, I hopped in long. Bro, this was look at this. It was almost a $20 move in less than 5 minutes. Bro, this was a monstrous trade. But if I hesitated for 1 minute, I would have missed it.
No doubt. I see people online and stuff. They're like, no way. How would you catch that move? That's our process.
Bro,
it puts you right at the right time. Timing's right. That's why we trade it, because we're used to this all the time. Not used to 20-something bucks, but this is our move.
Yes.
I mean, this is our strategy.
Hold on. Let me turn you up real quick, just a little. Bro, Todd, you said that perfect, bro. Like, this is what we train for. And yeah, it looks crazy big. How'd you get in it? Todd, the first minute of this candle was not excessive like this. As a matter of fact, it looked just like any other candle. And that's why we can't hesitate, right? That's why we don't wait for candles to close. I mean, obviously, you're going to be in different market situations all the time, right? So there's no perfect answer. But the perfect answer is when the criteria is there, you pull the damn trigger. Bro, Todd, this trade felt so damn amazing because, yeah, I mean, look at it off the 50. It's catching the 50. It's catching the 20. Stop. And even in these market conditions, I was literally risking less than 20% on this trade, trading SPX. And it was a monster, bro. It was an absolute monster. I was blown away, done for the day, one and done, finito. And why did we get out where we did? Well, if I pull up SPX, check this out, bro. It's so wild. We ripped right into previous day open print. Check this out. I'll show you because it's so damn cool. Because the market dynamics. Hold on. You can't do two things at once right now. Time access. What am I doing? I'm going. I gotta go right here. Time frame. We're gonna go 10-day, just so I could show you why I got out exactly where I did. This thing literally cooked right up into the previous day open. And this is the thing, right? And look at the pocket. What do pockets mean? Pockets mean pullback, right? So anytime I get a pocket in between price and the 9, I book the profits, right? At the end of this candle, I was out of this trade, locked in a complete monster, bro. It was phenomenal. I was extremely thankful for that trade. Bam. Now trade number 2, right? One and done on Monday. Now we go into Tuesday. Tuesday, I also traded SPY and SPX, right? And I've been trading Tesla a lot as well. I took a trade on Tesla. I think, what was it? It was this. Oh, yeah. It was Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I took Tesla trades, right? So we'll get into that. But Tuesday, once again, what's the strategy? How would I trade it? Well, we're gapping up significantly. And over here on the SPX chart, you'll notice we have this 5,300 level, right? Or what is this? 5,300 we'll call it. So I'm watching SPX and I'm going, hey, if we were gapping up into a supply, I'm going, if I get strength above this level, above this box, I'll target this gap, right? So I'll target the space in between here and here. But if sellers reject this level, I'm looking for shorts. And it made it that much better that it was literally aligned with previous day high, right? Previous day high, check. So we come into previous day high, we get no moving average cross, therefore I'm not getting in the trade, and then we fall below PDH. Now this trade felt amazing, and I'm going to tell you why. Market conditions are rallying. We're getting, what is this? 20 minutes of selling. I'm not in a position. I'm watching this, bro. And that's what's the difference, right? We talk about becoming consistent. If you want to become consistent, you need to be consistent. So I can't just hop in this short because I'm getting some red candles, right? I need my GBI. So I wait patiently for it. I take a short play right at open print, moving average cross, green bar ignored. The rest was history. Captured a beautiful move coming down into here towards the 50 EMA. And I know it don't look like much, but this is like a $10 move on SPY. This was an absolute banging trade. Simple.
Not simple. It's the process. That's people expect to be consistent, but they trade different every day.
Yes.
You can't do that.
No.
You know?
No. It's a game changer, bro. Like, and you know, it took me a long time to realize that, but another thing I want to point out here is the moving average cross. Look at how price falls below that 50 EMA and then respects it. See, moving averages, and look at this bounce here. I seen members in the Discord capturing longs off this 20. Like, these bounces off, like, the moving averages aren't always respected. But when they are, that's for a reason.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That's my a lot of the times that's my go-to. That's my bread and butter.
Right here.
I like those. Yeah, and you know what? Like I always told you, I got the 2 and the 5. If I'm watching the 2 and the 20's not respected on the 2, I'll go to the 5.
Yeah.
And that's why I take 20 bounces off the 5, and I take 20 bounces off the 2.
Yep. Which one gets respected? That's the one I trade. Bam.
Right. That's it.
What are you looking at, Todd, when you take this long? Like, like, are you watching these sellers get weak? What do you like? What? At what point are you actually like, all right, buyers are here?
When on this trade right here, I would be looking at that 935 candle.
Yeah.
And what I really like some thick candles to get taken out. When it takes that thick candle out right there, I'm in it.
I like how you think.
Stop below that red.
I like how you think. So what Todd just said is he's seeing how sellers come into this moving average. And then once buyers wipe out this thick candle, that's a sign, hey, we're here. We going long. I like that, bro. I like how you articulated that, because that's exactly, I do the same exact thing. You just put it into very simple terms. I mean, that's what we do constantly. Look at this. So we went short off this GBI. Say you missed it. So what? Wait till price comes back to the GBI. I've taken so many of these GBI, RBI retests this week. It was insane. I mean, Wednesday was just bread and butter. I took that short play. I took another short play off the low. I mean, these GBIs were literally just printing money for us. It was beautiful. But what really stuck out to me was watch how price rallies up. Look at this candle. Look at this candle. Wall. 20 becomes a wall. And when the 20 becomes a wall, you better find your ass an entry. That was beautiful right there. Look at that. 20 becomes a wall. And now you highlight this big green candle. You wait for it to be disrespected. You enter short, put your stop above the cloud, and you trade with trend. See ya. That was beautiful, man. Beautiful. What is this? All right, Thursday. Thursday, I took Tesla trade. I was extremely patient. We had FOMC. And, you know, we're just chilling. Price going up, price going down. My edge is not presenting itself. Therefore, I do nada. Nothing. That's the best part about our edge, the strategy, the HPT cross. If and when you learn to spot it, you only trade it. And when it's not presenting itself, it's for a reason. Don't trade, right? I mean, look at this. Yeah, there was a nice little move here off end of day. But nothing that I really liked. There was no moving average cross, no trade. All right, now we get a moving average cross. So now I'm looking for shorts. Oh, buyers show up. Now we get a red bar, ignored. I'll whip out Tesla and show you the trade I took. Where was it? Right here. Wednesday. Your boy went long on Tesla. Where was it? On this candle right here. So just like Todd was kind of talking about previously, look at how we were coming into the 50, right? And then once buyers took control of this 50, they're holding the 1 hour 9. I went long on this guy right here. Once we wiped out this guy, right? So we got a little red candle. This wipes it out. I took a long play, and I get out of the trade on this candle. I was targeting high of day. I didn't want to trade into FOMC, but still was able to capture a 45% move into the highs by just trading simple moving average principles and candlestick principles. I missed out on all this, but guess who don't care? Me. Because my approach is extremely repeatable. Right? This was Thursday's trade. Let me see how much time I got here. I want to make sure. Hold on. I want to make sure we cover. Oh, we got plenty of time. Okay. Yeah, so Wednesday, you know, it's a matter of discipline. And I don't like using that word discipline because it implies that it's hard. It's not hard. It's logic. There's no reason for you to drive on the wrong side of the road today. None. Maybe for a little bit if you got to pass somebody. But logically, it does not make sense for you to get in your car and haul ass down the wrong side of the road. You're going to get in an accident. You're going to get pulled over. Is it hard to drive on the right side of the road? No. It's easy. It's logical. Trading's the same way. You do not need to be fighting urges all day. No, you just need to understand what to look for. And once you understand what to look for, you just drive on the right side of the road. Like, it's so crazy. Remember, Todd? We've all been there. Man, I need more discipline. I need more patience. No, you don't. You need more logic of what works. And that's what data does, right? Like, the more data we accumulate, the more logical these trades become, because why else would we do anything else, right? Like, and this is the key. Like, if we can program our mind just to be logical with this shit, don't go full retard. Go easy. You don't need, oh my God, Jerome Powell's gonna talk tariffs. Oh, the market's crazy. No, bro. Listen, your job is literally just to identify a simple strategy and put your stop loss below the candle, right? Like that's it. And that's what we do, man. It's beautiful.
You said 115. It put you right in there if you was in front of it.
Yes. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. Hey, bro, that thing.
$40 or something.
Yeah. That's it. And that's one thing, Todd. So trading Tesla lately, my risk has been minuscule, bro. It's been so much smaller than usual because SPX contracts, they pay extremely well, but they also, when they go against you, they cost a lot. Tesla, these contracts pay extremely well, but you don't lose as much money on your loser. So currently, when I'm in a Tesla trade, I'll buy my contract for like $700. And when I put my risk where it needs to be, bro, I'm risking about $100. And on my profitable trades have been 300, 400, 700, 800. So like, bro, this Tesla game I've been playing, it's different, bro. Like, look at this trade right here. This was beautiful. I took 2 trades on Thursday. Let's break them down. So here's Tesla, open print. Okay, we're getting some selling. We get a nice little green bar here ignored, but there was no moving average cross, so I didn't want to get into anything just yet. Now comes the 21 EMA. Bro, we rip. All right, so anytime you see a green bar or red bar that gets ignored off the open, you must put a box or a zone around it because this becomes your benchmark. I am bearish until buyers take this zone, right? So, okay, I'm in no trade. I'm looking for a new trade. We're rallying into the zone. I'm going, hey, if I spot selling, I'm getting in this. Now, this is what I did, Todd. So we come into the zone. We rally off the 20. So now I go, okay, I just don't like this big green candle. So I'm going to watch. In the moment sellers take this level, I'm looking to get in short. Well, check out what happens. We sell off. We come into that zone. And we get a green bar that gets ignored. Bro, this was beautiful. Shorting into low of day. We got downside targets that are super far away. And we capture a beautiful move right here off Tesla. This was absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, that's one of those ones you say, oh, I got to take this. But yeah. If I can bring up something here, we got to look at, say, the psychological part of it. You say, oh, that was a big green bar. Well, think about what's happening to those bulls right there where you entered. Yeah. They're stopping that. They said, man, I'm tired of this. I'm going to break even. I got to get out of here.
Yes.
And then here we come.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah. Bro, you're 100% right, dude. Like, some buyers show up here on this green bar, And now they're in losing trades. Price comes back. They go, shit, I'm out. Get me out of here. Okay. And then just like you said, big green bar. Oh, now we in losing trades again. We come back to that zone. What do? Me and you are watching. I'm going, yo, that cloud's red. I'm looking to eat. Where's my money? Where's my green bar? I'm getting in this. And, bro, it was just so bulletproof, Todd. Even in these market conditions, I was literally risking like $90 to $100 on this trade. And it was an absolute smoke show, bro. And then look at how it hugged the 9 the whole way down, bro. It was beautiful. That was my first trade on Tesla. If I whip out SPY, I want to show you guys one more trade I took, which just really made a lot of sense to me. And it was right here, right? So once again, using the green bar here, we're selling off. We rally back into the zone. We get tons of buying, but it gets chewed up. And now on this red candle, just like Todd said, draw a box around it. Bam. It gets smoked. I'm in short right here. Stop above right here. And I took this trade down for about 7 minutes. Made almost 50% ROI. Trading SPX right there. Done.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah, bro. It was really clean.
Yep.
It was there, bro. It was just there for the taking. And then Friday. Friday we were live. And the same concept as before, and just the purpose of today's webinar was really to focus on the 20 EMA. Okay, like the 20 EMA, learn to trade off it, because look at Friday, right? Friday buyers are showing up, but we start smelling some weakness here. We're live. I'm like, okay, I miss an entry when this green bar gets decimated. But I don't stress. I go, okay, let's watch the retest. We come into it, and look, we're close to the 20. The 20 is right there. I got to get in this. I'm in short. My stop's above that green candle, and we literally it don't look like much, but this was literally almost a 55% return in these first 3 candles. Bam. Trade number 1, right? In, out, done. Now I'm going, okay, let's watch this green bar, okay? I'm going to get rid of this guy, and now I'm like, all right, let's see if buyers can take back the structure. If they can, we'll look for longs. If they can't, I'm going short. So we come in. I still got my downside target, a previous day low. We come into this zone off the GBI, and now I'm just looking for an entry, and look at the 20, bro. Look at the 20. Once this bro, Todd, when you rally into the 20 and you're above it and you can't close outside of it, look for a short entry. That's what I did, bro. Once we wiped the bottom of this candle out, I got in short, and I put my stop above that candle, and we caught a 67% move from here to here. Tesla got smoked. So
yeah, that's beautiful,
bro.
Beautiful.
It was such a good week, Todd. I was so proud of this week, and I was so proud of the team this week, bro. Like, everyone on the team has been just putting in really good work, and working together. Everyone's in member chat. We're executing trades. We're just lining these up. And it just gives me the supreme level of confidence knowing that even in these market conditions, we got tariffs, we got global markets crashing, we got China, we got Ukraine, Russia, all this shit going on. HPT is still coming out on top. We're still executing, and the strategy has not changed, right? We might be taking trades a little closer to the 20, or we might be, but nothing's changed. This is rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. Identify who's controlling the open, trade the moving average cross, get your ass in there when you spot the RBI, GBI, and if you miss it, draw a box around it and wait for that retest.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Nothing but opportunity.
Yeah.
That's just how you go about it. And
yeah.
We got a hell of a system, I tell you that.
Bro, I'm pumped, man. Like, this is gonna be 2025 is going to be a really good year. I'm just so thankful that we continuously showed up, weekly webinars for the last 2 years, the data, the high level summaries, the data reports, right? Everything's there. There's not a better feeling than when we get new members and they join and they learn the strategy and they start trading confidently. Like there's nothing better than that. Because it's like we put in so much work to build this system, and now we get new members that can join our team and adopt this system and become good traders. And it's so funny because there's all this shit online. Oh, $1 million this, $1 million this, right? And it's all bullshit. But our strategy actually works, and we back it up, right? We have the data, and we're extremely transparent about it. And it's like, it feels good knowing that in this industry, there's still people doing the right thing, right? Like, we're doing the right thing. All these other groups I can't speak about, but I know over at High Performance Trader, you show up, you show out, right? You get results, you start trading confidently, and you just execute. So it was a phenomenal week. I'm gonna shut this recording off, and we're gonna crush this next week.